Hi guys, and welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Some Science, and today we're going to focus on energy. Energy is the capacity to do work, and its unit is joules with a J. So let's start off with gravitational potential energy. This energy is due to an object at rest, which means the body is not moving. The formula for gravitational potential energy is mgh. M is mass, G is gravity, and H is height. Okay, so I'm just going to do the first example for you, and then you can go ahead and do it on your own. So first, find the GPE of a 1 kg ball placed at a 2 meter height above the ground. So we have to imagine this. This would be a ball, which is 1 kg. This is the ground, and then this distance is 2 meters. Okay, so keeping that in mind, we're going to sort out our values. So for the mass, we have the ball is 1 kg, so that's the mass. And then the gravity is actually 9.81, but we're just going to use 10 meters per second square. And then there's height of the distance between the ball and the ground, which we said before is 2 meters. And now since we've sorted that out, let's just get straight into solving. So all I've done is I've substituted the values we've got before and put them here. And now we're just going to substitute them into the formula. So we have GPE, which is equal to mgh. So our m is 1. And then our gravity is 10. And then our height is 2. And then we have to find the total. Now, we don't really need a calculator because we know that 10 times 2 is 20, and then if you multiply it by 1, it's still going to be 20. And let's not also forget the units. Therefore, our final answer is 20 joules. Okay guys, now this is your turn. I want you to solve this question. Take a moment. You have 10 seconds. Pause the video if you need more time. And go ahead. Your 10 seconds start now.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, let's start solving it. So we have our m, which is right here, which is 5 kgs. And then our gravity is 10 meters per second square. And then our height, which is 3 meters high. Now all we have to do is substitute it into the equation. So GPE is equal to m, which is 5 times 10 times 3. And now you can calculate it using a calculator, but let's just do mental math. Okay, so you have 5 times 10, which is 50, and then 50 times 3 is 150. So now we have our total answer as 150 joules. Okay, and now we've reached to kinetic energy. This one's a little bit trickier. You might need a calculator, so go grab one and let's get started. So kinetic energy is the energy due to moving objects. This is very opposite from gravitational potential energy. As we learned before, gravitational potential energy is the energy due to an object at rest. The formula for kinetic energy is half mv squared as displayed, where m is mass and v is velocity. Okay, so this is our first question. We're going to do this one together, and then you can go off and I'll give you another one. You can solve that on your own. Okay, so first we have our question. So Fortnite is 23 kgs. He's walking with a speed of 2 meters per second. Find the kinetic energy. From the question, we understand that the mass is 23 kgs, as it says, Fortnite is 23 kgs. And then the velocity is 2 meters per second because it clearly says is walking with a speed of 2 meters per second. And now all we have to do is substitute those values into this equation. Okay, so now for solving it, here's our formula again. And now we have half, and then we have m. What is our m? It's 23. And then we have our v, which is 2, and 2 squared. So now if you had to calculate this using a calculator, you would get 46 joules, and that is our total kinetic energy of Fortnite. Okay, it's your turn. One is a little bit challenging because it has big numbers, but with your calculator, you'll be okay. So go ahead and solve this. You have 10 seconds starting now.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, so let's just start on with solving it. Pennywise is driving a car. The car is 250 kgs and is moving at a speed of 16 meters per second. Find the kinetic energy. I've highlighted all the important parts, so we know that the car is 250 kgs. And then we also get to know that the velocity is 16 meters per second. And all we have to do is substitute it in half mv squared to get the answer. So our KE is equal to half, and then m, which is 250 kg, and then v, which is 16 squared. Plug this in your calculator and you should get the answer. The answer you would get would be 32000, so 32,000 joules. Now, if you did not know how I read that, please go watch my previous video and you would understand. Okay, that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Like this video, share it, comment for any suggestions, subscribe. Make sure to follow my Instagram at SomeScience. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and I hope this video helped you.